Good afternoon, fellow fatties, and welcome to my Phatt kitchen. So my name's Deana and I'm a mentor on the program, and I just wanted to touch base with everyone today in regards to cauliflower rice. There's a couple of posts and I've seen them crop up every now and again, and especially when we have new mentees joining the program and they read about cauliflower rice. And if you're anything like me, when I first started, I had heard of cauliflower rice, but I would have no idea, like, how do I make cauliflower rice? So I thought what I'd do today is just quickly show you how I make my cauliflower rice, because I decided one day that I really needed to figure out how to do this, and so I have. So I went to the fruit shop and I bought this head of cauliflower, and it cost me $2. Now I've come home, cleaned it, taken the stalk out the middle, and it weighs 860 grams. So that is, on the Phatt program, 6 meals for us. It's going to make 6 separate meals for our Monday night dinners, which is 33 cents for your cauliflower. Now that's pretty cheap. So this is what I'm saying. You don't need to buy prepackaged cauliflower, just do it yourself. So what I do is, I've learnt that with my blender, I need to chop it up a little bit, not have big chunks. Like when I first started, I'd put in a big chunk like this, and I'd get all different sort of little fat pieces and fine grated cauliflower. So I found if I just took a second and chopped it up a little bit, it just all came out a little bit more even, and it was a lot nicer. So we've all seen my blender. I've used this before. It's my little trusty blender that I've had for, we worked out, I think it was about 27 years. So anyway, you put it in here, and I'm just going to whiz it up for a minute. It won't take, it's going to be a bit noisy, so bear with me for a sec. There we go. So it doesn't take long at all. So when you have a look at it, beautiful, fine cauliflower rice. Now what I do is, obviously you repeat this a few times to get all the cauliflower done. So I just pop that into a bowl, because it's easier to measure out later. And then you just grab snap lock bags, and I just spoon in. Obviously I'm going to weigh this. Okay, so we get our scales. Just have a look here. We'll get our scales. Oh, we've got to put it on grams. There goes that dog again. Every video I do, that dog barks. It's crazy. Anyway, there's, there you go, I had a bit too much. There you go. 140 grams of cauliflower rice. So obviously just repeat the process, and then you'll end up with 6 of these bags, and I just freeze those in the freezer. And that's raw. I don't cook it and then freeze it. I leave it raw, and then when we want to eat whatever we're going to have, and we get the cauliflower out, I just defrost that, or leave it out for a bit and it defrosts, and that's fine. The other thing that I realised when I was doing this little experiment was I also bought some fish today. Now I just bought some bass fillet. It's quite cheap at the supermarket. I'm not fussy with fish. This is a very mild flavoured fish, and it's nice and more sort of fat and juicy, and that's something that the kids will eat, so that's why I've chosen to have this. Sometimes I'll have whiting, but then again the kids don't eat that. But anyway, so this is, what was it, 500 grams for $3.78. So that, if you think about it, is 5 meals on the Phatt program, and that equates to 75 cents for a piece of fish, 33 cents for your cauliflower rice. So your Monday night dinner costs you $1.08. That's a pretty cheap meal. And the last time I saw a fish and chip shop, which was quite a while ago, their fish, if you think you go and you have a look at how much they sell fish for, a piece of fish, people are paying $10, $11, depending on what you buy. So, 75 cents and, $1.08. You can't get much better than that. So the money that we spend on our supplements certainly makes up for the low cost in our meals. So have a great rest of your afternoon, guys, and happy Phatt cooking. Bye.